Hey, world, I hope everyone's doing well out there today. It's Good Friday, and man, we hear the saying a lot, God works in mysterious ways, and people can come up, they have their own experiences with all that. And I had one this morning, and it's just like that God knows each and every move. He knows each and every, like, our lives are in such divine alignment with Him that He knows everything that's going to happen. And driving to work this morning, I came across a group of men walking down the sidewalk, and there's about 4 or 5 of them, and they each had a cross hanging, carrying it over their shoulder. And they were walking. I just kind of beat the horn, and they kind of threw their hand up, and it was just, man, and then it just hit me so hard, to think that on Good Friday and think this Holy Week that, our Savior, Jesus was going through all that agony, all the pain that He was going, and He was going up to Golgotha to give His life, and He went up on that hill and to knowing that He was going to be crucified, for doing nothing wrong, and it was all part of the Father's plan and part of His will. And as He was on that cross, and He was crucified with 2 thieves, and we all know the story, a lot of us, and if you don't, it's a brief summary is, there were 2 thieves up there, and one on the one side, what did he do? He mocked Jesus, if you're God, why don't you just save yourself and save us and get yourself down from there, And what did the other thief do on the other side? He was guilty. He was repentant of his sin. He understood and knew that he was a thief, and what did he do? He told the Lord. He told him, I think it's in the Gospels of Luke that it gives the account, and he says, Lord, remember me today when you come into your kingdom. And I find it interesting that it says, come into your kingdom, and not that when you go into your kingdom. And he says, when you come into your kingdom, remember me. And what did Jesus do? He turned to him and he said, today you will be with me in paradise. And I think it's just, y'all, it's so sad to see the world that wants to mock Jesus and wants to say it's all just a fallacy and it's all just fake, it's all just a myth, But, why do we change our whole world, the whole calendar? You sign a check, the date, 2026, the whole world, this huge event happened and took place, guys. It's not fake. It's not just a myth, guys. It's reality, and I pray that you would be encouraged today that no matter what you're going through, Jesus is there. He understands your agony. He understands your suffering. He's there for you. He's going to minister to you. He's going to help you if you'll just open your heart and allow Him to come in and allow Him to work in your heart and cultivate that heart so that you can say, it is well with my soul. Love y'all and have a great Friday.